Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm out here finishing up my landscape screen, weed barrier. Keep forgetting what to call it. I noticed something right off the bat when I went back to buy. If you watched the last video on this, it came up short, so I went back to get enough to finish up. But as you can see, I guess you can see on the video, yes, the first is brown. It's black on one side and brown on the other. This is just black. It's supposed to be the same quality, same grade. I don't know if you all can see because of my shadow, but maybe you see it there. You can see right through it, but it's supposed to be a weed barrier. And the key thing for weeds is sun. Common knowledge. So I don't know. So what I'm forced to do right now, because you can see if I double it up, if you can see right next to it, I doubled it up here, and it does look a little different. So I've just got a little bit left to do. I've just got one more pass to go, and this over here, the last, I've been saying 2 foot, but it's anywhere from a foot to 2 foot. I'm leaving open just for options of putting stuff in the ground. Now, I know that's going to create grass. I'll deal with that later. I'll just, take a weed eater to it. If I have something growing, I'll just wire it off. So, but I'm not happy with myself. I just went back and read the label, and the label looked just like the other one. Obviously it's different, so I missed something. So I'm just going to have to deal with it. Hopefully I have enough left that I can double this up. If not, I'm just going to have to hope for the mulch that I'm going to create will take care of it. So we'll see. Okay. I don't know if I've got enough left to do both these runs, but I'm going to try. I hope you can see the difference. I'm doing it before. I mean, you can see every little piece of dirt and piece of weed. There's already weeds growing in this one. Should have went ahead and picked them, but I thought it was going to look like that. You can see the dirt under there, but you have to really concentrate to look through it. I don't think this is the same grade at all. I really messed up. But as my old saying goes, it is what it is. Say that a lot around here. We should have named our place It Is, It Is. It is what it is. It is what it is, Homestead. All right, let me get this next layer on here and we'll see the difference. Well, there's the before and after. I put the second layer here, and that's the first layer. You can see a difference. You could still see the ground more on this one than you can on that one. I don't know if it's brown on this side or what, but it's, and it, like I mentioned just a second ago, the material even looks different. But we're gonna go for it, see what happens. It's just this one area. I will start my mulching in this area first when I get to that. So let me go ahead and finish this area and we'll wrap it up. Man, I had just enough to double coat that. Double layered it, whatever you want to call it. I literally stopped right there. That was awesome. So, all right, that's gonna be it on that one for now. Down here and get my scissors and my glasses I just dropped. All right, the next step will be to get tree branches, which we've got piled everywhere. There's a few right there. There's a bunch way over there at that tree. Straight ahead right there. There's stuff everywhere. I've got enough to make the mulch pile in there. It's just how long it's going to take. And then down that way. Yeah, get my screen back on there. Right about there. There's a bunch piled up. There's a wood that was meant for future firewood. I don't know what it's like now. But then there's a pile of those branches. So we've got stuff piled everywhere around the property. I could go up in the woods if I need to. Just depends on how far I want to take it and how I'm going to haul it. I mean, I've got the gator here. I've got the tractor with the loader bucket. I've got a couple of small four-wheel buggies I could tie onto the gator along with the gator, but I don't know. If we go up into the woods, we'll have to cut them up. Right now I can just drag whatever I've got over here. If I need to, I could take my four-wheel drive pickup down here to this pile and just fill up the truck, bring it up here and just chuck it over the fence. I'll show you. It's kind of piled up on everything. But here's my mulcher. Got a bunch of stuff piled on it. We got all this stuff out here because Robin needed the building to make her concrete geese that she sells. It may sound funny, but she sells a lot of them. But anyway, yeah, that's the mulcher. Yeah, you stick it in either the top or right here. It comes out here. You can either, well, that might be all the way open. Not sure. No, I don't think it's all the way open. So it's going to take a while. I mean, it's not like one of those mulchers you see the landscape tree people use. It's not one of them. I wish it was. Man, that'd be awesome. But we'll figure it out. If it's really not doing much, we'll just do what we can and then have to go get a truckload of mulch somewhere. But I don't really want to do that because we've got so many branches here. It's just going to take time. So what I'll do is just a little bit at a time. But the beginning of May is coming up real soon. And around these parts, and it usually comes, it's true, they say to not plant anything until after the Kentucky Derby. And it seems to work pretty good, although the philosophy works pretty good. Although we got a neighbor down here I've noticed planted stuff, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, and she's been keeping it covered up like a greenhouse. She doesn't have a greenhouse, but I think she's kind of treating it like a greenhouse, and that stuff is coming out. So I don't know how true it is, but I at least want to have my raised beds built before that time, which means I probably won't have all my mulching done, but that's fine. We got all the netting down, barrier, weed barrier. I call it something different every time, don't I? We got all the barrier down, so that's the important part. And the raised bed frames won't take too long to build. It's gonna be a basic frame and just set those totes and or buckets down inside of it. Not gonna be bad to do at all. I ain't gonna try to use treated wood. That way I don't have to paint it. I'll just let it go as is for now anyway. If I was going to put just regular wood out there, I'd have to at least put some paint on it. So I'm going to try to do it as fast as I can. So my next step, actually my next step may be to do that, and then blow the mulch in there as I can. But I really want the mulch in there to give it an extra weed barrier. So we'll see what happens. And maybe we can just put some cheap pine mulch in there. I don't have no idea. But it just doesn't seem logical to have that mulcher. That's kind of what we got it for. Just to put, when we wanted to put mulch somewhere. But we have not been able to have time to just make the mulch. So we need about a third, instead of a 24-hour day, we need a 48-hour day. So, all right, well, that's going to end this video now. My day's not done though. I'm kind of trying to do a little bit of everything because I haven't been able to do anything. So the yard work is getting ready to stack up on us. So for the rest of the day, I'm going to be messing with the driveway. We got the gravel. That's going to be the next video. And I'm going to do the dog pen today. So with the gravel, I'm just going to do a little bit of it. Or it may be dry enough now. I've been waiting for the sun to heat up a little bit. And I think it's about there. I may go around there and just go ahead and do the dog pen. But I think I've got to go to town to get gas. All right. We appreciate you watching. This has been another short video, I think. But it's like the last one. So, I appreciate you watching. And we'll see you again on the next one. God bless.